Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to laser engrave at the library. Today I will be showing you how to create and engrave designs using Snapmaker Luban and the Snapmaker laser engraver machine. To begin, check if the Snapmaker machine is on. If the machine is not already on, turn it on by using the switch on the back of the gray box next to Makerspace 1. Before starting the project, select a material you would like to engrave a design on. Use a caliper or a ruler to determine the approximate thickness of the material selected and write it down. Place the material in the machine toward the center of the plate. Sign into Makerspace 1 using your library card number and PIN. Open Snapmaker Luban by double-clicking the icon. Click Laser, then 3-axis. Click Confirm. Do not change workpiece size or work origin settings. Click Workspace in the upper left corner. Make sure the connection has auto-filled to Library Snapmaker 192.168.1131 and click Connect. If it is not auto-filled with that specific information, let staff know immediately and do not click Connect. Click Back. Click the Camera Capture drop-down. Select Add Background, then Normal Mode for anything with less than an 8 mm thickness. Click Start. Once a picture of the plate is taken by the machine, verify the material is straight and properly placed inside the machine. Click Confirm to place the image as the background. Now we need to create a design to engrave. Our first option is to use the Shape Library, which consists of a variety of pre-made shapes and designs. To begin, click on Shape Library. Scroll through Shapes to choose a design. You can use the categories on the left-hand side to narrow the search or scroll through all of them. Once you have chosen a design, click on it and it should appear on the workspace. Use the box with circles to change the size placement of the object. The automatic version of the design generated is the vector version. If you would rather use black and white, grayscale, or halftone, click through the options on the right side of the screen. Our second option is to upload an image file. First, find an image online or bring an image on a flash drive Dart online application. For this tutorial, I am finding an image online. Save the image to the computer's Downloads folder. Go back to Luban, then click on the Open File button in the top left portion of the screen. A pop-up to select a file should appear. Click on the Downloads tab and select the image you saved earlier. Next, select Open. The image should appear on your workspace. As for the designs from Shape Library, use the box with circles to change the size placement of the object. Also, once again, the automatic version of the design generated is the vector version. If you would rather use black and white, grayscale, or halftone, click through the options on the right side of the screen. The third option to create a design is to use the vertical toolbar on the left side of the screen. The first tool on the bar is the Select tool, which can be used to move or scale objects. To move the object, click and hold inside the box and move the mouse around, and to change the object's size, click and hold on one of the circles, then drag in or out. The second tool is the Pen tool, which can be used to draw a design. Click a point you want to start drawing from, then add points until you create the line design you want. If you want to create a curved line, click the point you want to be the center and hold, then drag the cursor. Once you are finished, click Done. The third and fourth tools are the Rectangle and Oval tools. Click either the rectangle or oval, depending on which shape you want to create. Click and hold a point on the screen, then drag the mouse to create the desired shape, then release the mouse. The fifth tool is the Text Box tool, which is used to insert words on the design. Click the text box and the word Snapmaker should appear on the screen. Use the settings under Edit to change the words, font, size, and alignment of the text. The last tool is the Insert Shape tool. Clicking on this tool creates a pop-up with a variety of shapes. You can scroll through the shapes, and once you find one you want to use, click it. The shape should appear on the workspace. Note: to delete an object or design, use the Select tool to select the object, then click Backspace. Note number 2. When placing designs on the computer, make sure they are clearly on the piece of material in the photo. If the design is not on the piece of material, the design will not be cut and/or will end up partially on the material. If you want to engrave more than one design on the same piece of material, you can repeat these processes to add multiple designs. Once you are satisfied with the design, we have to create toolpaths for each design. To start this, click Process in the upper right corner. Click on one of your objects or designs. Click Create Toolpath on the right side of the screen. Check the material and cutting depth on the pop-up. It is very important The cutting depth does not exceed the total depth of the material. If either the material or cutting depth are wrong, click on the drop-down menu and change the necessary settings. Do not change any of the other settings. Click Save. If you have multiple designs or objects, use the object list in the bottom left corner of the screen to choose another object. As before, click Create Toolpath. The settings for material and cutting depth should have saved, but check them to be safe. Click Save. Repeat this until all of the objects or designs have a toolpath. Once all of the toolpaths are created, click Generate G-code and Preview in the bottom right corner of the screen. Once the bar at the bottom of the screen disappears, click Export, then load G-code to Workspace. Once a new pop-up loads, click Start Job and Start on Luban. A new pop-up will appear. Choose Automatic Thickness Measurement, then Start. Let the machine load and complete the measurement, then it should begin engraving. Note, if the automatic thickness measurement fails, try doing the automatic thickness measurement again after turning off the LED lights in the case. Do this by clicking the toggle on the right side of the screen. It is also recommended to turn the fan on after starting the automatic thickness measurement. Now that your job is started, you can see the details on the top right of the screen where it says Job Status. You will be able to see the process of your design and the time frame to complete. If at any point you need to pause or stop your project, you can do so by clicking on the icon command. Once your project is done, you will be notified and the job will say Complete. At this time, please notify staff so they can help you remove your project. Thank you for using the Loveland Library Makerspace and enjoy your project.